in the Bengals locker room with Chidobe Awuzie. Chido, what's training camp been like so far? Obviously, you're going up against Jamar Chase, and haven't gone up against T. Higgins yet, but Jamar Chase most of the time.
Oh, no, it's been wonderful. The defense, really hitting our stride at this time in camp. In the beginning of camp, there's a lot of things to iron out in terms of getting back, our chemistry together. But so far, everybody's kind of moved along very well at a steady rate, and it looks like now we're starting to, appear to be who we think we are, and that's a team that runs to the ball, makes plays, gets in the backfield, and does a lot of amazing things. So we're just getting back to that right now, and everybody's been healthy too, so that's been a great thing too.
I know it's not the I know it's not the time to reflect right now, but I know during the year last year you said how much you like Cincinnati and how things went, and obviously making all the way to Super Bowl 56. Did you get some time to reflect on the significance of last season for you and for this team?
Of course I had time to reflect, but it's like I just feel like this is a continuation just because we didn't get the final result that we wanted. So the same energy, the same hunger is still present even more now. So I just feel like until that culmination of everything happens, that's when I'll really get to reflect. But we're still kind of on the chase for the big ring, big trophy.
I'm sure when you signed here, you thought the team had potential, had talent. How beneficial is it the fact that this year you can do it because you made it all the way to Super Bowl 56?
Well, every year is different. So this year's going to have its, unique challenges and unique adversities, unique climbs, and there's going to be a lot of ebbs and flows, just like any other season. So it's not necessarily that we know we can do it. It's just that we know that we are prepared for anything that comes our way. We're a very resilient team. So I'm sure that we've been in a lot of situations and we'll be in a lot more that are uncomfortable. And I know that the guys in this locker room are experienced enough and tough enough to find a way to fight through.
I know Mike Hilton back in OTAs, I think it was the start of OTAs, said that he said you guys feel underappreciated still, or at least he felt that way, that you're still flying under the radar despite being AFC champs. Did you feel that too, and do you feel that going into this year?
For sure. But obviously that's not the goal of the game, is to be appreciated, by the fans or by, the general media or the, people who watch this game. Obviously, we didn't have any primetime games, so there's a direct correlation with that. This year we do, and it'd be great to see people start to tune into Cincinnati football. We are an NFL team, even though people might not see the name and, think of it as like one of these top teams. Our results show for themselves, and, obviously players have to do with that. So it's not like, we just had a lucky year. No, there's a lot of players here that are good and that are underappreciated. But we're looking for the appreciation of each other, and us in this locker room, we definitely understand that we have a high caliber of talent in this locker room.
How different is it going from a team that's always on in the national spotlight? You turn on ESPN, you turn on Fox Sports, Dallas Cowboys are there, versus here where even with Burrow, even with that run, it's not like it's leading Sports Center every night.
Yeah, it's different for sure. I feel like a lot of media channels center themselves around the Cowboys. Yeah. If that makes any sense. Stephen A. Smith being a hater of the Cowboys, Skip Bayless being a lover of the Cowboys. Two of the biggest talking heads in our industry. So something's always getting talked about. Whereas here, we force them to talk about us because we're good. But, again, like I said, now having those national games, hopefully people start to tune in. And, we have a lot of great personalities on this team and good football players. So, it should be exciting this year to see how people receive us.
Sticking with that under-the-radar theme, I think your season almost went under the radar some. Do you think you're one of the NFL's best corners? Because you look at it, and the numbers say, and obviously the eye test, I watched every game, of course, you would say that. But, if you look at Madden ratings or PFF or whatever, you're not necessarily in the top 10.
No, I just focus on being the best version of myself on the field. I will say that I'm asked to do things that a lot of corners aren't asked to do, especially in my situation, how I came in here. People probably didn't expect for me to be following the opponent's team's, top receiver, and I was doing that, and all my numbers were going against those top guys. So, I'll let people decide that, but I'm just focused on being the best version of myself and being a better version of myself than last year.
prime example. Last year during camp, it was, what's wrong with Jamar? What's wrong with Jamar?
Yeah,
well, part of it is Cheeto was on it.
Yeah, no one focused on Cheeto. But, Jamar's a hell of a player, and, we constantly push each other. He constantly pushes Eli, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, all those guys. They constantly push us. We constantly push them. And, when we go out there to the field and they're going against someone else, they've already experienced, great competition, and we've already done the same too. So, we're just all preparing for each other. So those battles, always we'll see the results in the season.
All right, switching from football just for a second, and I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
We know you're the best chess player in the locker room, right, based on what you did this offseason, and we were paying attention to that competition. But ping pong, I've noticed you now. Is there anyone better than you in ping pong, or is it the Cheeto show as well?
There's a look at right now. No, there's people definitely better than me in ping pong, but I would say, as Pratt says, he's the best. He's definitely not the best, but no, there's a couple people that are better than me, but I probably won the most money on the ping pong table. I'll say that, if I'm allowed to say that.
Money talks, so that's part. Who do you think's better?
Oh no, you got a couple players. Mitch, he don't really get on the ping pong table a lot. The tight end, he's pretty good. So from what I've seen, I haven't been able to play him. Trent Taylor, pretty good. From what I've seen, I haven't been able to play him. They kind of just, go about. But then when I see them play, I'm like, oh, they're pretty good. Jake Browning's pretty good. Marcus Bailey, really good. So there's a couple of T. Grays. There's a couple of players that are competition, I would say, in battle for first.
We'll have to do like a live stream. Bengals ping pong. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, that would be dope for sure.
Ultimate bragging rights.
I would say I'm the best doubles player. I'll take that.
Okay, so the best team player. Well, that makes sense.
Player, yeah, I'll take that one.
Cheeto, I appreciate the time.
Yeah, of course, brother.